one a summary of when to buy and when to sell. Now I have checked around to look for a sell or a buy position, and okay, I've seen this one buy position, and the condition states that you only buy when the 60 EMA. You only buy when the price candle is above the 60 EMA. So in this place, our price candle that is above the 60 EMA could be seen as this. Let's assume this was when the price candle was forming here. This. So you say buy when the price candle is above this white 60 EMA. Once you see that, and also when the 3 super trend turns green, all green, and is below the price candle. When this 3 super, this you see, it turns green and is below the price candle and is pointing up. If it's this sharp pointing up like this now, if you look this one that is here, it's not pointing up, it's just straight. So you will not take a buy option here. It's wrong. You say you buy when this thing is pointing up, sharp up. If it's pointing sharp up, it's a powerful buy. You've gotten your buy. Now, first condition has been met. This one, the 60 EMA is below the price candle. You understand? The price candle is above, sorry, the price candle, which I say is this one, is above the 60 EMA. Okay, I've just made. Now if you want to change your color, if you click your indicators, you will see input, you will see style. From this style here, the style tells you the color you want to use, and it also tells you how thick you want the lines to be. If you want your line to be ×2, you can click. You see, you click, this is color, this is ×1. ×1 means it will be faint. If you want the line to be as big as anything, the choice is yours. Okay, let's leave it. This is not what we are saying. Back to the buy. So buy only when the price candle is above this white line. Buy only when the 3 super trend is below the price candle and is pointing up. The last condition you will see before you buy, you say buy when your MACD, the MACD, the green line is above the red. Look at what we have here. MACD green line is above the red. This is when you buy. It's just, and it's curving. It's above the red. You see, once you take your trade by this time, now let me tell you, if these conditions are met now, and I want to take my trade, I will allow the timer to get to 30 seconds. Now it's 35, 34. Once I enter my buy, you see that I will beat up, because new price candle forms in every 30 seconds. You understand? And ends in 29 seconds after that 30 seconds. So if you now use 2 minutes and all that, the market can change in just 1 second. Is important in this trade, because you can place your trade for 1 second. You can set your timer for 1 second. You can. Let me show you. You can set your timer. Look at this. This is 1 minute. This is 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay, the list here is 5 seconds. So you can trade for 5 seconds. So if you now put a very long time frame, I'm not saying you will not make a profit, but the market can react at any time. I hope that is clear. So this is how you get your buy signal. Now let's go for a sell. Let's go for a sell. And mind you, in your buy, this your MACD, the line goes up of this candle, and this straight line here is the zero line, so the candle must go up. But if it's for the sell, the red candle will be down. It will not be up. Let me show you people what I'm saying. For a buy, your MACD, the green candle is like this. It's up on top of the line. But for your sell position, the red candle will be under the line, and the red line will be above the green MACD line. Please, the red line will be above the green MACD line. You know that these conditions are met. So we have one buy, one sell here. You sell only when the price is below the 60 EMA. You sell when the price is below the 60 EMA. Yes, you know our EMA is white. So you sell when the price is below it. Let's take this one. Let's assume this was a price candle that was forming. Now the price candle is, the 60 EMA is below the price, or we will say the price is above the 60 EMA. Anyhow you can understand that. And you sell when your 3 super trend turn red and is above the price candle and is pointing downward like this. So when you check these conditions are met, you come to your MACD line to see that the red candles here are under the straight line, not on top, and the red line is above the green line. These are the conditions you look for. I have sent us a live trade that I took and all that. So we are still one place. What is wrong with this thing? Sorry for that. Okay, see another buy here. I've seen another buy here. I've seen another buy condition here. This is it. You buy only when the price candle is above the 60 EMA. This is the price candle, and it was above our white 60 EMA, and our 3 super trend is below the price candle and is pointing up here. And the MACD, look at it here. Please, these are the conditions, but as I said, it's important for you to know the trend of the market. And let me talk about the trend of the market again, because some persons, the trend of the market is whether the market is going up. If it's going up, this thing will turn green and you will see the movement. If it's going down, you see that when you draw your line, it will show you a down movement. If it's going up, you will see that the green is in charge. Okay, like from here now, I will tell you we are having a little, it's more of an uptrend, but it's not just that straight. Let me get another one. Example of an uptrend here, but we have so many weeks. It's moving up, but you will need to enter any trade here because it's a ranging market. We have half price candles that we are formed, and as such, in this kind of market situation, you see that our MACD is not even approving anything for a buy. The MACD is not saying anything here, though it looks as if it's an uptrend, but we have half candles that are formed here. It's not complete, and our MACD here is not giving us any clue. Our MACD here, from here go, you see that it's not giving us a clue. Here also you see that it's more like a ranging half candle that are formed. So in this situation, you can just leave out and check for another currency pair. So you don't stay in one pair and be watching from morning till night. You go through the pairs and see the one that has a particular trend that is working. If you check the trend, if it's a downtrend, you wait for your sell to take place. So if we take this one, okay, now see a wonderful example. If I come to this market now and I see this From here, you see that the trend is an uptrend now. Let me draw the line so that people can see what I'm saying. And you draw the line, you can see what I'm saying. Oh. Let me use trend line to do. Now, let me use. From here. You see, from this, my green line goes straight, it's pointing up. Now, when I come to this market, I see that it's going this way. I know that this is an uptrend movement. If you can also see from our MACD, also it's going up. So, in that case, let me remove it. Okay. Now, once I come to this market, from here, I'm seeing more of an uptrend movement. It's giving me a sign of an uptrend. I come to the market this way. I see that previously we are having a move of an uptrend market. I'll just calm down. Because it's showing me that this market is going up. Do you understand? Now the conditions, if you start to buy from this place, I'm telling you, you will be in the market for a long time. Seriously. Let me show you guys. If you have come to this market, that's why I say don't stay in one pair. Because if you stay in one pair, it's so tiring, it's so boring, you'll be exhausted, I tell you. But if you trade in the morning, he gave us a time for we to trade this strategy. Please, let's go back and read those tests. Check the time that he says this strategy work. Follow that timing. I may not say everything. Now, you see the trend here, straight. Now, if we come to the market here, the buy rule say only buy when the price candle is above the 60 EMA. Let's assume it's here. This is a price candle. Let's assume the price candle was here, and this is our 60 EMA. This white one. The price candle is above the 60 EMA, and your three super trend. Look at this three super trend pointing up. They are pointing up. Sometimes they point up, they come down. You can just wait. Once the three of them just align themselves, point up. This is up. The last one says, and your MACD is like this. You see, guys? And you can stay in this market for a very long time. Look at it. It bought for a very long time. Yes. Each of this candle is one minute. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even if you put your trade, which I'm not asking you to do, but if you use a 5-minute time frame, you will still make your profit because it bought for more than 5 minutes. But if you use the normal a minute to trade, you see that you can still finish a trade and enter the market again because the conditions lasted for a very long time. So guys, that is just it. It's all about patience, because it's very boring. But if you know, if you master these three conditions, know when to enter the market, you see that you don't need to trade from morning to night. No, now if you enter it, and also you need to give yourself a how will I put it now, the number of amounts you want to make every day. If you fund your account with $50, according to the man, he said you need to use 3% of your amount to trade. 3%, not 10%. 10% of $50 is what? Is 5. So it means that if you fund your account with $50, I will advise you to start trading with $1 or 1.5, so that you grow your account. Do you understand? So, and if you're trading with one this thing, and you say, okay, each trade you want to make, you are making profit of $80. You can tell yourself that every day, if you see how the market is favorable, I want to just make, I want to enter 3 successful trade and I'm done for that day. That is what you have told yourself. So you enter one trade, you make 80 cents, 80 cents, 80 cents. If in a day you tell yourself, I want to make $3 with this, like this. If you've met that your limit, please leave the market. Don't go again, because the market know how to fight you back. I'm saying this for the newbies. So if you say every day I want to make $5, if that is your plan, go to the market. Once you make your $5, you just close your phone. Don't go there again, because sometimes now long truth, greediness makes people, you've made that 5 and you want to come back again to, before you know, you might lose the 5 you make. So give yourself a limit of a target. Yes, that's the word. I want to be making so amount of money every day. If you try it that day, if you discover that it's not every day you trade. There's no law that says you must trade every day. Sometimes if you check all these pairs and you discover that the market is just misbehaving, oga, close it and go. What I'm saying now is what they call market psychology, because when you start making money, greediness will want to make you to be entering trade every minute. But you must learn to control your emotions. People that are not patient cannot trade forex. They tell you, because sometimes you come to the market will just slap you back, and you just feel like, this thing is not working. It's patience. It's patience. Please. So you must have a target of what you want to make every day you go to. Now, this is a live trading now, and I'm seeing one low, one lower now. Now, the condition here, I cannot enter sell here because the MACD the line is above the red line. These two lines is above. The law says these two lines will come below it, and the red will be above the green line. Do you understand? So if you do this like this, you are good to go. But when you just feel like, let me try this thing and see, shebi they say this one is pointing down and this one is like this, and you are gambling. You might do it and win that trade though, but it is not consistent. So please, this, as I said, is an uptrend market. You can see it from here. The candles are going up. With this kind of market, you are only looking for buy. When the market change to a downtrend market, you only be looking for what? For sell. From here, we can see a sign of a downtrend market. You see it? You only be looking for sell in this particular market. Look at, if you take your trade here also, you win the trade. Look at it. This condition always come, but the question is, will I always be there when they will come? Do I have that patience for them to come and meet me? You might come to the market when that time has passed. So that's why I said, if you come in the morning, check like 5 pairs and exercise patience, and you're good to go. Please, guys, this thing is real, and we should just be patient and do the needful. Okay, what again do I want to say? I've talked about using 3% of your money you fund your account with. I've talked about that. I've talked about patience. I've talked about avoid greed. I've talked about have a target of how much you want to make every day. A target that is achievable. I've talked about also the news. You should also learn how to read the news. Check the news and know when to trade a particular candle. I want to see if I can run a live trade now, if I can see a condition that will meet that. That is why I'm checking different pairs. If I can see a condition that will meet. And please don't trade a pair that has OTC at the end. We have been told that we shouldn't do that. So please, OTC is very, very funny. OTC is owned by the broker, and they are very, 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 very tricky. So find the one that does not have that OTC. But you always see OTC in weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So in case you come and you see all through OTC, don't worry. Wait till when the week starts. I think that is clear now. think that is clear. You see, we've just missed this buy condition here. Look at it, we just missed this one also. We missed this wonderful buy condition here. You see that? You see that? So we missed that condition. So it takes patience for you to just cool down and enjoy this thing. Most of us go to work from 8 in the morning, come back by 6, come back by 9, only for we to get peanuts. So if you can take your time to understand this thing, you will even resign from your job. So everything is patience and understanding. So thank you guys. I said let me just do this to clarify everyone to know when to buy and when to sell. Please do well to watch the video again and again.